Hello and welcome to the meditation Sitting in the Power for those who are looking to find a connection to their loved ones within the spiritual world. I welcome you to take 30 minutes for you, your loved ones, and an opportunity for you to connect to them. For those who don't know me, I am Danielle, and it's always a pleasure to bring another Sitting in the Power or meditation to yourselves. Whenever you feel or you find this video, know that you found it for all of the right reasons, or because it's an opportunity to explore that lovely time with your people who are now on the other side of life. Just for disclaimers purposes, this video or video tutorial is copyrighted and cannot be changed, altered and used in any other way, just for the connections of privacy and law. And without further ado, I welcome you to find an area which is non-traffic like, an area in which that you are not going to be disturbed in, and an area where you have an opportunity just to sit and allow yourself to become relaxed, not disturbed, and an opportunity to really explore that spiritual side of you. But I must say, you do not need to be a medium in order to do this said video as well. What I would also say is if you're needing, you may put your headphones in. I'd also recommend some hankies, and I'd also recommend some or a glass of water just sitting beside you, in order so that when you do return back from the spiritual world, that you have a glass of water or a small glass of water just to sort of reconnect you to this earth world. And without further ado, I always want to say to do this meditation or sit in the power in the best position, best for you. So whether that's sitting or lying, always do so that your health is not restricted, nor is it affected in any way through doing the sitting in the power. For all of those who do have health related concerns or have health related problems, please do take up any problems with your general practitioner or doctor, depending on where you are within the world. So I would like to welcome you all now to that space in which that is non-traffic like, non-disturbant. Switch the phone off or switch your telephone off, lock your door, and just allow yourself an opportunity to sit with you in your awareness of your body. Now, I always say to people, and it's always important when we're doing sitting in the powers or meditations, that we are aware of us first before we start moving the mind to the spiritual world. And we all live very busy lives, and we're all very busy in the day-to-day tasks in which that we have. So for the first couple of moments, I'd like you, before we even take you into the breathing apparatus, is just to take 3 large deep breaths, which are most comfortable to you. So the 3 biggest breaths you've taken all week, all day, all month, and just allow you to relax. And this isn't for the spiritual world, this is for you. So 3 large deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And that allows you to find a connection to you as the instrument or as the person who is just listening to this particular meditation. Once you have done that, what we're going to do now is activate the conscious mind to tell it it's now time to take a little bit of a nap. So without saying any more, I'd like you to take your eyes and begin to softly gaze at a particular object within the room. And when you softly gaze, please do not overstrain, do not hurt your eyes in any way. And what you're telling the mind here is it's an opportunity for you to relax, and it's an opportunity for the conscious mind to move out of the way and allow the spiritual elements of us to step forward. As you're doing this, I'd also now like you to become aware of your breathing and become aware of how regulated this may be or how unregulated it may be. Now remember, your breathing is always your own, and it's always to be done at your pace. So what I would like you to do is, as you're softly gazing and as your mind is starting to become a lot more relaxed and your eyes feel as if they're hurting or burning, or they feel as if they are just becoming heavy or they want to blink, it's now time to close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, your mind now moves to the breath. And as it moves to the breath, we find the natural fall and rise of the chest. And we find your natural rhythm that belongs to you, the individual. And as we're finding the natural rhythm of the breath, the body will start to naturally relax. It will naturally find its own placement. And it will start to find its place of unsettled, and just allow your mind to slowly relax and relax the body. And as we're relaxing, we want to start to pay extra attention to the shoulders, the head and the jaw, where we hold extra tension and stress from the day-to-day life. And we should pay a little bit extra attention to that area, or take a few extra breaths as we continue to relax the body through the power of the mind. As we're breathing in and out and continuing to relax, continuing to release the day-to-day worries and troubles, and continuing to tell the body that all is well and all will be well, and that we can continue to relax and take the pressure off. And as our bodies and our breath starts to slow, and as our bloodstream and organs relax, we find a sense of peace within us through the regulation of that breath. And as you breathe in and out, you become very aware of a colour in front of you. Now, this may be your favourite colour. It may just be a colour that's appeared to you. And this colour is only about the size of a dime or a penny piece. And it's just glowing. But as you breathe in and out, the colour becomes more vibrant. It becomes bigger with every breath you take. And the colour becomes more vibrant with every exhale that you let out of your body. And as you're breathing in and out, you continue to grow that colour, and it continues to get brighter and brighter. Taking your time as you breathe in and out. There's no need to rush here. There's no need to make things go any quicker. What we will find is the natural rhythm of our breath. And as we find that natural rhythm, we find that the colour continues to become bigger and brighter with every breath you take in and out. Continuing to breathe in and out, the colour's getting closer to you as it continues to get bigger and brighter. It's getting closer and closer to you. And with every breath, the colour continues to get bigger and brighter. And now it's touching the tip of your nose. With a couple more breaths, the colour will start to encase you. It will start to come across your body. And you will become part of the colour. And as you're breathing in and out, and as the colour continues to encase you, it continues to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Continuing to take your time with every breath you take. And just allow the breath Allow the colour to continue to grow and encase you and get brighter. And as you're breathing in and out, I just want you to become aware of how the colour makes you feel. And how at peace you are as you are relaxing further and further with the power of the breath. And as you are breathing in and out, continuing to allow the colour to become bigger and bigger. And as you're breathing in and out, you're becoming more and more relaxed. Your legs is tired now. And your hands are settled so nicely. And your shoulders have dropped. And your head has become light and bright. And your body has just become very, very gentle, relaxed in this lovely big colour of light. And as you're breathing in and out, you become very aware of your loved one who you've hoped would come, standing on the outside of your colour. And as they're standing outside of your colour, you're continuing to breathe in and out and continuing to grow that colour and expand it further and further. And you allow the loved ones who reside outside of the colour to now step forward and allow them to join you within the colour. And as you breathe in and out, you draw them closer and closer to you, continuing to allow the colour in the bubble to grow. But with every breath you take, your loved ones come closer and closer to you. Continuing to breathe in and out, in and out. And them loved ones are now at your feet. And you can feel their love. You can feel them there with you wholeheartedly. And as you're breathing in and out, you're breathing their love. And there's a sense of excitement in the air. And there's a sense of excitement that you haven't seen them in such a long time. There's an excitement to talk to them and tell them about all the things you've accomplished and all the things that you want to talk to them about. They may have your favourite pet with them. They may have your children. You may have many, many loved ones with you. And what I'd like you to do with the power of your breath, breathing in and breathing out, is ask them loved ones to touch you. Put your hand out and ask your loved ones to touch your hand or to touch you somewhere on your body, to experience and feel the power that is the love from the spirit world. Continuing to breathe, keeping that regulation of the breath. You may hug these loved ones. You may kiss them. You may continue to talk to them about all the things that you want to talk to them about. Continuously breathing in and out with every breath you take, that colour gets bigger. And you feel the power of their love through the power of the breath. continuing to just be with the spirit world, be with your loved ones. Continue to allow them to work with you and hold you. And just allow you and them to be in your power of love, of colour. Breathing in, breathing out. And for a few short moments, I will leave you there with your loved ones, continuing to keep your breath. And as you breathe in and out, may you feel the power that is love from the spirit world. And so now, continuing to use the power of the breath, we must now thank your loved ones for their time. And we must thank them for allowing us to talk to them as they have talked to us. We now want to ask them if there's anything they would like to tell us before we now have to allow them back towards the spiritual world. Remembering to keep with the power of the breath as you bid yourselves goodbye to your loved ones. And as you use the power of the breath, the light in which you created starts to diminish. And with every thought and every power of the breath, you now start to smallen the light in the colour. For every breath in, the colour becomes smaller. With every breath out, the colour becomes less and less vibrant. We wave farewell to our loved ones in the spirit world, and we promise them that we'll see them next time. Continuing to breathe and using the power of the breath to reduce the vibrancy of the colour, and continue to allow the colour to smallen and smallen. Continuing to allow the spirit world to draw back now. Continuing to allow our loved ones the opportunities to say goodbye. And as they say goodbye, we kiss them and wave them off. Continue to breathe in and out and allow the colour and the light to become smaller and smaller and smaller. The light now starts to draw away from you, and it ceases to encase you anymore. Using the power of the breath, it continues to become smaller and smaller, and the vibrancy of it becomes less and less. Now that the colour is now as small as the penny or the dime, we thank the spirit world for their time. We thank ourselves for our time. And using the power of the breath, we start to become very aware of our bodies. We now start to become aware of the power of the feet beneath us, and the legs in which that stand us on a day-to-day basis, and the organs that continue to keep us breathing and moving on a day-to-day basis. We become aware of the arms that reach out to all of the love that we have to give and others have to give us. We become aware of the shoulders in which that the bags we carry in life's troubles. And we go back and we feel the power of the mind and how the mind continues to run us each and every day. We use the power of the breath to open the eyes and become aware of our sensory system. And we take the tissues if needed in order to dry the tears of the people we miss so dearly. You may take the power of the water and allow yourself an opportunity to just sit for a moment. This meditation or sitting in the power can be used at any time, whenever you feel the need to use it or whenever it is you may find it. I want to thank you for allowing me the experience of allowing you the opportunity to connect to your loved ones in the spiritual world. And I hope that you leave some comments and let me know if and how this meditation or sitting in the power resonated for you. I wish you all a great day, great evening, great afternoon, wherever you may be in the world or whenever it is that you may listen to this particular video. Thank you.